Although it only has been one leg, yes, maybe we shouldn't overreact, but this Bayern team are not contenders. They are not contenders in my honest opinion. Just the way they played today against Lazio showed me a lot. And honestly, overall how they've been playing the whole season, it has shown me this Bayern team is not good enough to compete for this UCL. I've seen a lot of people say these guys are contenders. The Kane transfer will win them a UCL again. And in my opinion, I just don't see that. First of all, let's just get into this match. Lazio won, Bayern Munich nil, in a match where, to be honest, for most of the game it wasn't even one-sided. It was very equal, I would say. And that penalty where Upamecano, who is a guy who I just don't know how to feel about Upamecano in UCL, in the big games, this guy just does not show up. In the Bundesliga, he is very solid. There's no doubt about that. Upamecano is a good center back. There's a reason why Deschamps picks him over guys like Saliba. But for Bayern Munich in the UCL, I just don't see the appeal of Upamecano, because he a lot of the time, if you're a casual watcher and you watch only Champions League, you would think Upamecano is on the level of Maguire. That's how badly he plays in UCL. And he got the red card in a challenge where he shouldn't even gone for that. There was no need to even go for that. It's a red card. It's of course a red card. That was a bad challenge. And Immobile scores the penalty from that in a match where I did not expect Bayern to lose this. Although Bayern hasn't looked the best, although Bayern doesn't even look like they're going to win the Bundesliga, this season's a lot different than the other ones. You know, a lot of times Bayern would be down a few points and Dortmund would look like they'll win the Bundesliga, but you all know in the end of the day, Bayern will come back. This year looks a lot different. I don't think Bayern's going to come back in this league title race. Leverkusen just has that play style and has that, I don't know, they have something about them that makes them look like they're going to win the league. And also the matches against Bayern they've had so far where Bayern just could not beat them at all. And it's not like Bayern is playing bad in the Bundesliga. They're actually playing pretty good, but it's just that Leverkusen is way better than them. And it's kind of shocking just because they made some big signings this summer. Signings like Kane, that's a huge signing. It's an ambitious signing. They're trying to win the Champions League because of that signing. And Kane, it's not like he's been playing bad. Kane has 24 goals in 21 games in the Bundesliga. A lot of these goals came in the beginning of the season where Bayern were super hot. They have really cooled down lately. They have cooled down an insane amount. They have gone through a big dip, and this match is just a showing of that. Now, a lot of things can change. Obviously, a 1-0 lead is nothing. I think Bayern can for sure come back, but I'm just shocked they even lost this game. I'm very shocked. And honestly, let's go through why Bayern are suffering. Could it be Thomas Tuchel? Thomas Tuchel, he always was best when he had that 3 in the back system. You look at Chelsea where he played that 3 in the back system. That Chelsea team was unbelievable. We all know that. They went on and they won the Champions League, but they were so strong in the back. They were so good. It's not like this team's bad in the back. This team is very good in the back as well, this Bayern team. But one thing about this Chelsea team that made them win the Champions League was that midfield. That midfield of Kante and Jorginho and sometimes Kovacic made that Chelsea team really win the Champions League. It made them very strong under Tuchel. To me, this midfield is not very strong for Bayern. And this is one of the reasons why Bayern is struggling. It's because of that midfield. Kimmich, there's no doubt about that. Kimmich is a great midfielder. But then you look at who's beside him. Goretzka is not a guy I really rate. For me, just watching in the Champions League, Goretzka never moves me. He never makes me feel like, wow, this guy's a great player. I never feel that way about Goretzka. And that's why I feel like they need a better midfield. That's for sure. Even look at their bench. Like, Lamar is not someone you want off the bench for a Bayern type team. And especially if you want to be a contender. You look at Real Madrid and their bench. Modric off the bench. Sometimes Camavinga doesn't play. He's off the bench. They have options. Ceballos better than every single midfielder that's on Bayern's bench. So, I mean, this is how I feel. I think the midfield is just not good enough. And their attack is just weird as well. I don't think it's really clicking in the UCL. Even against the Bayern Leverkusen game this past weekend, where they lost 3-0. Didn't really click. Kane coming into midfield, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. This guy's a lead goal scorer. He should be in the box. There's other guys who can create in that midfield. Guys like Musiala can drop. Kane does not need to drop. To me, this squad on paper is not bad, obviously. It's a very good squad. But compared to other Champions League teams like Real Madrid and Man City, they don't have anything on them. The squad has nothing on them. You know, especially injuries like Coman, it's going to kill the team. I think Musiala needs to play as a 10. He cannot play left wing. That's not his best role. It's very interesting what's going to happen in the second leg. Davies' injury has impacted him a lot because Guerrero was playing midfield before Davies got hurt, and now he has to go to left back. And they've been dealing with injuries, but I'm more interested on what they're going to do with Thomas Tuchel. Are they going to sack him? Are they going to do a Nagelsmann like last season, where in the middle of the season, in the quarterfinal of the Champions League, they sacked Nagelsmann, which was unbelievable. But I don't think they're going to do the same. I think they're going to give Tuchel the rest of the season. They're not dumb to do that. They might give him another season as well. I don't really know what manager they can get off the market, right? There's not any good managers like Bayern type managers that they can get. Mourinho is not a Bayern type manager. So I'm interested. I think they're going to come back. But this slippage is is kind of concerning. It's kind of concerning. Lazio's defense really withstanded them this game, which is not a good sign because Lazio is 8th in the league. They're 7th in the league, sorry, and defensively they're not anything crazy. They're just a bit of a mid team. Attackingly, they're not anything unbelievable too. I mean, this season Immobile has struggled. So the fact they got a goal off, I think next game they're for sure going to go all out, parking the bus, defensive. They could get a result for sure. But Allianz Arena is a very difficult stadium to go to. We'll see. I think Bayern will come back. Let me know what you guys think. What do this Bayern team need in order to get to that next level and win the Champions League? Does Tuchel need to leave? Do they need more signings? Is Kane someone who has to step up? Let me know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a good rest of your day.